sir. Start.
Okay, sir. Thanks. Okay. So, a very good afternoon to one and all who has connected with us for this second session of today's faculty development program on approaches of engineering pedagogy to improve the quality of teaching in engineering education, which is sponsored by All India Council for Technical Education and organized by Ballarpur Institute of Technology. Uh, on behalf of organizing committee of this faculty development program and on behalf of Ballarpur Institute of Technology, I welcome our honorable guest for this session, Ms. Anagha Dorlikar ma'am. I would like to introduce her before we start with the session. So, Anagha Dorlikar ma'am is CEO and founder member of Digital Platter, which is a digital marketing company and consulting focused on creating strong online real estate of the businesses across domains. She has expertise in content writing and marketing, coupled with in-depth knowledge of search engine optimization, social media marketing, and paid marketing to make her show an integrated approach towards result-oriented campaign designing and execution. She is skilled in establishing online presence of businesses across different industries, domains, and she carries over 12 years of experience in this sector. She is an analytics-focused certified digital marketing expert, having close watch on constantly improving online marketing world. And as all of us are aware, digital marketing is a buzzword these days. Digital marketing is something which is very, very important. So I suppose that in today's session, we will get to know a lot about the upcoming trends and about how we can guide our students further for a better future. Ms. Anagha Dorlikar also possesses a very good experience in collaborative leadership and implementing creative processes to bring desired results. So, Anagha ma'am, it is an honor to have you as our guest in today's session. I will now request you to please start the session. During the session, in case if you have any queries or if you just wish to check whether you are audible or any other queries, you can always ask Professor Sunil Kuntawar sir, who is coordinator of this faculty development, co-coordinator of this faculty development program. So you can always get in touch with Sunil sir. Because of network issues, I may be on and off. That is the reason. In case if I am not, in case if I'm not, I have lost network or anything like that. In that case, Sunil sir will be able to, assist you in whatever is needed. So over to you, Anagha. Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, Abhijit. Thank you so much for this lovely introduction, and thank you so much for helping me get to understand all the technical things that you may be that I may be needing during the session. Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for having me here. So I think I should good to go ahead. Good to start.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I really thank all of you who are attending this session today, and with whom I'll be interacting for further 2 hours related to the topic which I am going to present today. So as all of you can see the PPT, that the title of my presentation says digital transformation due to COVID-19 and how can we leverage this transformation to promote students' academic projects. So during this pandemic time of COVID-19, all of us have really experienced the great shift in our day-to-day behavior, be it entertainment, be it purchase, be it any sort of interaction or connection with our friends and family, right? So all the aspects of our life, of our lifestyle has really got shifted almost 360-degree during this COVID time. Yeah, during the lockdown specifically. So this has put a really great impact on all of us, not only some of us, or not only into the specific strata of the society or specific industry or something. No, but it has impacted each and every segment of the society, each and every segment, each and every industry. all the domain across the globe. Yeah. So that's how I have come up with this particular thought of giving that shift to our student as well, like getting them giving them the leverage of this particular shift, and giving like thinking a little out of the box, and not out of the box, but thinking a little step ahead, like following this particular transformation, following this particular digital transformation. Okay, so here where you can see, like I have mentioned, like COVID-19 is showing the impact on all of us, and specifically the purchase sentiment and all that. So why I'm focusing majorly on purchase sentiment, because we are going to talk about students projects, and promoting those projects. So now, first of all, I'll just help you understand the digital transformation, and the impact, कितने level पे impact हुआ है uh, uh, during lockdown on digital through digital world, is what we are going to understand first, and then we'll be shifting to our key topic of the day. So I hope I am audible properly so far. Like मेरा voice कहीं पे break या filter नहीं हो रहा है. Sunil sir, will you please help me understand?
Ma'am, no issues are there. The voice is clear. No issues are there.
Okay. And one more thing I really wanted to understand, like which languages is comfortable for all of you, like Hindi, English, or mix of both?
Yeah, no issues, madam. You can use that also. No issues.
Okay, mix of both. Okay, thank you so much.
Generally, most of us will prefer English, because there are two members who have logged in from out of India as well.
Okay.
Okay. However, in case I think once in a while, all the experts who join us, they do encourage people to speak, and they themselves also use Hindi, because Hindi should not, like language shouldn't be a barrier for those who are attending from India. So you can try a mix as well.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much for this insight. I'll enjoy both the languages talking into. Thank you so much. Yeah. So getting back to our topic of the day. So yes. So in which level the purchase sentiment has got impacted during this COVID-19? So जो सारी चीजें हमने इसके पहले बहुत हाई लेवल पे एक्सपीरियंस नहीं करी थी, all those things we had started experiencing in a very drastic manner due to lockdown or due to this COVID-19 situation. So throughout the world, the purchase sentiment has been changed. So now we have gone to that level of purchase through digital media, that we have started purchasing grocery, even healthcare products online. So okay, we used to purchase grocery and all the other healthcare products previously as well. It's not that like हमने अभी lockdown से उसको start किया है. It was there previously, but now the 360-degree shift has happened in terms of the numbers. Initially, there were quite a few people, or quite a few times we have used those grocery platforms or something, or the healthcare platforms, because they are there in the market. Because they are there in the market, इसके लिए हमने उनको use किया. But during the lockdown, it has become our requirement to use them by hook or by crook. Okay, so that's where the shift has happened, and that's what we all of us have to understand, the power of digital transformation. So even the major shift has happened in terms of beverage purchase, right? So इसके पहले हमने शायद ही कभी beverages online purchase किए होंगे, like specifically talking about liquor. I know I must not be like allowed to talk about it, but that is a fact, and that's where I want all of you to understand कितने level पे हमारा digital transformation हुआ है, कि जो चीज हमने कभी सोची नहीं होगी हम online purchase करेंगे. We started purchasing that particular thing online. Okay, so this is how the digital transformation have started happening during the lockdown and after lockdown, or during this COVID period. So I'll give you a few insight about how businesses have started getting absorbed into this digital transformation because of the user behavior. जिस तरह से हम लोगों का भी purchase behavior change हुआ है, So जिस तरह से हमने ग्रोसरी और मेडिकल हेल्थ केयर प्रोडक्ट्स और एकदम छोटी छोटी चीजें भी हमने ऑनलाइन एक्सटेंसिवली ऑनलाइन परचेस करना स्टार्ट कर दिया है. इनिशियली इट वाज अ मिक्स, कभी हम ऑनलाइन करते थे, कभी फिजिकल करते थे, बट देन we extensively started using online platforms for all sorts of major sorts of purchases. Yeah, so that's how now businesses need to find out what is the new normal for them. Yeah, so businesses also have started to find out new normal as in theek hai, so, because their customers are available online only, so they have started very deliberately to get themselves present or get their business available online. जिन लोगों के वेबसाइट्स नहीं थे या फिर सोशल मीडिया प्रेजेंस नहीं था, all the people have quickly started jumping onto the digital media, and even they have started they have started to understand which level of trust they can get from their customers if they are available online, right? So that there's the great difference has created. Initially it was okay that if even if any particular business was not available online, so it was not experiencing any great impact. Okay, but now each and every business has to have their presence online, because it is giving them the great level of exposure. That online presence is giving them the great level of exposure, and that exposure is giving them business. Okay, so that's how things have changed, and even the spending patterns of people, consumers have changed. Like more or less people have started like transacting digitally. They like we don't use anymore like much of currency. Yeah, we are kind of scared to use currency very free, very casually, the way we used to do before lockdown. And then digital channels are consumers are visiting, which digital channels are consumers are visiting. So during this period, our usage of digital platforms has multiplied with many folds, be it for entertainment, be it for information, be it for any kind of business, or for any kind of purchase or something, or even for networking purposes. Yeah, so जितना extensively हम अभी Zoom और Google Meet use कर रहे हैं, उतना हमने पहले कभी भी नहीं किया था. Now Google Meet and Zoom has become the part of our daily routine. दिन में शायद 4-5 बार या मैक्सिमम, many of the people are on Zoom and Google Meet almost for sorry 5 to 8 hours a day. This has become the statistics of like statistical data that we could gather, right, about people's online presence. So no matter it's a school teacher, or any institution, or any medical healthcare professional, or something, all of them are preferring to be there on these online platforms only. So that's how businesses have also started shifting their presence, because they have to go there where their customers are available. Okay, and then what exactly they have started doing. So now we should understand the business models. So all the business models have changed for to address this digital transformation. Businesses have started changing their models. Okay, so there are certain points that have come into that have come extensively into these business models. So first of all, research. So research is very much required. Which kind of a research? If I am a business, so I have to research about my target audience. Who is my target audience, and where that target audience is available. If I am an institute, if I'm an institute, so who is my target audience? Of course, my target audience is a student. So where that student is available on the online platforms. So students are extensively available on social media. So they are available on Instagram. Maybe they are available on SlideShare because of for any academic research or something. So I have to find out all those platforms where my target audience is available. Okay, and based on that research, then the business strategy has been formulated. Okay, then the businesses have started establishing across the new and brand related digital platforms. So for example, I have said institutions. So if my target audience is a student, and if students are available on Instagram and for that matter Facebook, but Facebook se bhi zyada they are available on Instagram and YouTube for that matter, right? So if I want to promote my business, of if I want to promote my industry or institution, and I want to promote my services or products, so I have to make myself available on Instagram. So, and I have to make myself available on YouTube, is what I need to understand. So this is the strategy I have to formulate, and then I have to establish myself, okay, on the different platforms wherein my target audience is available. And that's how all the maximum brands and businesses have started acquiring digital transformation approach, and have started creating a strong digital pilot plan for businesses, for themselves to sustain. Look, right? So the sustenance is not possible. Sustenance is not possible anymore for any of the businesses or any of the money making organization, to unless and until they are having their presence available online. Okay, this each and every business has to understand, and because of this digital transformation. And that's how the businesses have started empowering their team. Yeah, so if there is any some particular business or any particular company, no matter which size of it, like 2 people, 3 people, 10, 100 people, 200 people, but then businesses, those companies and organizations have started empowering their team. Okay, so started empowering their staff related to the digital activation, digital marketing strategies or digital marketing activities. Okay, they have started either they have started empowering their own team. जो existing employees थे उनको cut short करने की जगह पे उन्होंने उनको नए skills सिखाए, और accordingly they have started working on the digital front for business promotion. या तो फिर businesses ने interns internal teams establish करी, या तो फिर उन्होंने outsource करा digital marketing people or experts or something like that. Yeah. So this is how businesses have started establishing themselves digitally, and they have started acquiring different modes to get into it, to be the part of the digital transformation and to leverage that digital transformation. And that's how they have started winning over the competitors as well, right? So we have to be there where my target audience is. So there's a very basic question that has been asked when marketing things have been discussed. So what is my market? Where is my market? So my market is wherever my target audience is available. So rather than competing between the competitors, I have to reach out, I have to find out, I have to look up to those platforms wherein my target audience is available. So yes, so here now the way I have already told you that right from grocery to medical, like to healthcare products, right from grocery to healthcare products, and from liquor to cars. Even cars have also been started purchased online by the people. Okay, so in US, almost 50% of car buyers have started searching for the products online. Initially, like अभी तक हम लोगों का ऐसा होता था कि हम लोग online reviews वगैरह देखते थे. We used to compare the cars when we are setting up our mind to purchase a car. So we used to do the comparison and to know the features of one particular car and the model and all those things. Yeah, but now ahead of that, people have started doing the purchase online for cars and motorcycles, especially during this COVID time, because people started believing more on their personal commute rather than public transport and all that. And then when they had to buy cars and they couldn't get out of their home because of lockdown, and also they literally started purchasing cars online in US, and this trend has tremendously reached to other countries as well. Like in India as well, there has been the statistics that in India as well, people have seen buying cars online. Okay, so if such as the power has increased of digital transformation, digital marketing, yeah, or digital platforms, so what all things we also should do to leverage this particular platform is what we are going to understand. That's why I'm trying to give you all the background about the digital transformation. I'm giving you the extent from which level to what level the digital transformation has happened, how people are behaving to address it, how people are looking forward along with it, how people are absorbing themselves into it and looking forward to establish or to market or to promote as well as to grow themselves. Okay, so decision now, the customers are also making their decisions are being done online extensively. They are doing making decisions the way I have said about cars. So what all decisions people are having to do about any of the products or services or maybe the company, they have started doing online very much extensively. So even we have been experiencing this particular fact that reviews are also reviews matter a lot for all of us. Okay, so be it a movie review or be it any restaurant review or any college review for that matter. Yeah, so anything that is coming, we are going to purchase or we are going to experience. So we are into the habit of like finding out their reviews first, no matter like even before the lockdown. If any of our friends is telling us about any good movie, but and we are making up our mind to go to that movie, but still even that best friend of ours has told us okay, this movie is really very nice and you go and watch, but wahan jaake ticket kharidne se pehle first thing we do that we go and check the review of that particular मूवी, राइट. सो जब हम अपने आंखों से उनका रिव्यू, मेरे फ्रेंड ने तो मुझे रिकमेंड किया है, बट व्हाट ऑल अदर पीपल आर सेइंग, ये देखना हमें बहुत जरूरी लगता है. So we really go and check the review of that particular movie, check the ratings and all. Then only we like, पहले से हमने मन तो बना के रखा था कि हम जाएंगे, but still जाने से पहले we make it sure कि उसके reviews सही हैं या नहीं. I want to check it. I have to get into it, right? So that's what that's how the digital transformation has happened now as well. तो जो चीजें पहले सिर्फ मूवी और रेस्टोरेंट्स के मामले में होती थी, अभी वो काफी लेवल पे बहुत छोटे छोटे परचेज डिसीजंस के बारे में भी होने लगी हैं, बहुत छोटे छोटे कंपनीज के बारे में भी होने लगी है. सो दैट रिव्यू सेक्शन इज ऑल्सो हैज बिकम वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट कि अगर एक बिजनेस ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है या फिर उसका कोई भी फिजिकल प्रेजेंस भी है, तो उसके उस बिजनेस के रिलेटेड जो रिव्यूज या टेस्टिमोनियल्स है, एग्जिस्टिंग कस्टमर्स के टेस्टिमोनियल्स है, दोस शुड बी अवेलेबल ऑनलाइन, is what has very much has been very much important these days. Okay, so that's how businesses have started working on post purchase. Yes, and then this after this review thing, yeah, people the businesses should really have really started putting reviews of their existing customers, no matter they are doing the online purchase or physical purchase, whichever kind of purchase is there, but they are making it a point that whoever is purchasing from us, we should ask for their reviews. That's how the potential customers are getting informed about that particular company or product or services. Okay. The next is businesses have started working on the post-purchase communication, that is brand building strategy. So all the post-purchase communication as in, so अभी तक ऐसा होता था like when there was not digital media involved into the businesses, so only पहुंचा like जब तक कस्टमर ने आके सामान खरीदा है तभी तक companies or organizations were wanting to establish the connection with the customer. काफी बहुत कम इंडस्ट्रीज ऐसी थी जो कि पोस्ट परचेज भी कम्युनिकेशन में रखती थी अपने कस्टमर्स के साथ, लाइक ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री फॉर एग्जांपल, कार्स, मतलब अगर किसी ने कार खरीदी तो सिर्फ कार वाला इंडस्ट्री वाज द इंडस्ट्री, ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री, जो कि पोस्ट परचेज भी लोगों के साथ कम्युनिकेट करती थी, उनको पूछती थी हाउ इज योर कार वर्किंग, दिस दैट, इवन सर्विसिंग के बाद मैसेजेस भेजना या फिर कॉल्स करना कि हाउ वुड यू रेट आवर सर्विसिंग एंड ऑल दैट. So this used to happen with very limited number of industries, very restricted industries. But now, after this digital shift, this post-purchase communication has started very extensively. Like for example, if we'll take about any food. So if I have ordered any food from Zomato or something, and if I've really liked it a lot, so I'll go and quickly put a review on their site, and I'll appreciate them and all that. And again, on the contrary, if I'm not happy with that particular food, if there is any issue with that particular food, तो मैं सबसे पहले जाके उसके लिए रिव्यू लिखूंगी कि the service was not good, or food was not good, and this and that, right? So this is how it is happening. So people have really started approaching the brands through social media, and that's how social media or digital marketing has being a boon for all the businesses, because businesses get to understand their customers' sentiments, and businesses get to understand where they are going wrong or what are the expectations of their customers when customers keep on putting reviews about them. Okay, so here the many a times when I discuss this particular topic, so during that, many people keep on asking me, how it is, how are you saying this particular post communication or review thing has become very good for customer for businesses, because पॉजिटिव रिव्यूज से ज्यादा तो नेगेटिव रिव्यूज जब होते हैं तब लोग फटाफट डालते हैं. लोगों का अगर पॉजिटिव एक्सपीरियंस होगा तो शायद वो इतना कंसिडर नहीं करते हैं कि वो रिव्यूज डालें. बट अगर नेगेटिव रिव्यू होगा, एक्सपीरियंस होगा, कुछ गलत एक्सपीरियंस होगा कस्टमर्स का, तो दे मेक इट अ पॉइंट कि दे विल गो ऑन सोशल मीडिया एंड देन दे विल पुट नेगेटिव रिव्यू फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर कंपनी और सर्विस. So how it is a good thing for businesses. So here I really want to tell you that this is where the good business like good opportunity for businesses comes in. क्योंकि जब भी कोई नेगेटिव रिव्यू देता है तो how you deal with that negative review is what is important and is what the other customers, potential customers look into. या जब कोई आपके लिए नेगेटिव रिव्यू डालता है तो आप उसको कितने पोलाइटली या फिर कितने पॉजिटिवली रिस्पॉन्स करते हो, दैट कि ओके वी लाइक वी कंसिडर योर फीडबैक, और वी रियली अपोलोजाइज फॉर द wrong service or not so good service or something like that, like from next time we'll be making it correct or what. So आपने कई बार Zomato और ये सारे जो specifically food related चीजें like platforms है, उन पे आपने देखा होगा हमेशा उन पे negative reviews ज्यादा जाते हैं, और फिर उन negative reviews पे mostly how they respond really very politely and positively, right? And that's where we get to develop the trust for that particular organization, for that particular company. So negative reviews पे जब हम उनके positive और बहुत polite comments पढ़ते हैं तो वो negative review हमारे लिए उतना मायने नहीं रखता, and that's where we start establishing the great level of trust on that particular company or business. This is how it has happened now during this COVID situation, right? So yes, so online marketing platforms that can be leveraged during this COVID-19 situation are website applications or social media and paid marketing, even email marketing, even WhatsApp marketing. All these media have started experiencing very wonderfully these days. Okay, so based on all these things, what all things I have discussed just now. So based on all these things, we are going to understand how we can help our students to promote their academic projects. So I should really tell you the story behind coming up with this particular topic, that as Abhijit has already introduced me, and you all got to understand that I run a digital marketing company. So I have been interviewing several candidates since the inception of my company. Okay, So all the engineer students come in, and when I interview them, and during the interview, when I ask them, looking at their resume, each and every engineering students or candidates resume, there is a project listed. Okay, उन्होंने कोई ना कोई एक या दो mini or small whatever projects they have done into their academics. Yeah. So but when to maximum of students, when I ask them कि आपने ये project किया था, what was your experience, और उसके बाद आपके project का क्या हुआ, what have you done with your project? So almost 80% time or 70% times candidates have told me कि मैम कुछ नहीं किया, हमने तो बस वो during academics project किया था, and that's it. अभी तो वो project कहाँ पे है, किसके पास है, हमें पता भी नहीं, या तो फिर हमने वो project बेच दिया किसी को. All these things they used to tell me. And I really used to ask them, don't you feel anything bad about it? Because you have really put your energy, you have really put your all skills and all that. You must have studied about it, and you have come up with some innovative idea, right? And whenever it is about our idea, so we really like our own idea. और जब वो idea implement हो जाती है, तो we like whoever it is, being maybe it's a student or any of the grown up person. So if our idea gets a good shape and that shape starts working, so we get very much attached to that particular idea and the outcome of that idea. So students used to explain me very nicely कि किस तरह से उन्होंने project किया and how it works and how exactly we what all this. So they explain it really very excitedly, because they are very much connected to those projects and all that. But then when they say कि उस project का आगे कुछ नहीं हुआ, या फिर ये काम बचा था, वो काम बचा था, वो हम कर नहीं पाए, उसको promote नहीं कर पाए, या फिर कुछ कर नहीं पाए उसका, all those people keep on telling me. या फिर जो 20% लोग थे, वो बस इतना ही बता पाते थे कि हाँ हमने ये प्रोजेक्ट यहाँ पे दिया है, वहां पे हमने उसको डोनेट किया, या फिर हमने यहाँ पे सरेंडर किया, या what all things like, या फिर मार्केट में हम करना चाह रहे थे but we didn't have any budget, or some of the other reasons, right? So that's where I got to then realize now कि because everything has got shifted on digital media, so why not we can help our students to promote their projects. Yeah, so I don't know what all college norms and all that are there, like with respect to all those college norms and the other legal things. We can really help our students to promote their academic projects, which will really help them get into the market, understand the market, what all things they have done into it, so they can really get into the market and stand confidently about whatever things they have done. One thing, and alongside colleges will also be able to I mean, our college will also be able to establish itself as an with an innovative idea, with something new that is they are doing and helping for the to the students. Yeah. So बस ये एक project को हम कैसे leverage करा सकते हैं through this digital transformation is what I have listed. So one particular digital transformation, or sorry, digital marketing strategy is very much required for such kind of projects. So we'll get to understand which kind of a digital marketing strategy we can imply, what all tasks we can ask our students to do to promote their projects, to help make their project visible. ओके क्योंकि वो लोग कॉलेज में अपना प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं और सिर्फ वो रेज्यूमे तक रहता रिस्ट्रिक्टेड रहता है, रेज्यूमे पे उनका प्रोजेक्ट के डिटेल्स चढ़ गए, उसके बाद दैट प्रोजेक्ट डजंट कैरी any further meaning, right? But if there is some innovative thing has been created by such talented brains, so it's really very much imperative to make it known कि ऐसा भी कोई प्रोडक्ट बना हुआ है, like which we don't know which to whom that particular project will help, like in which manner. Okay, that's why. So technical terms and specific methods are hard for buyers to understand. Yeah, which all of us are very much aware कि not everyone is aware of technical terms. No matter एक product उनको जरूरी है, but technical aspects के through अगर उनको समझाया जा रहा है तो हमें नहीं पता कि किस तरह से उनको कितने level पे उनको वो सारी चीजें समझ में आ रही है. So that's what it is. That's where it is important when we are marketing any particular academic project. Then it should be in such a, then the digital marketing strategy should be in such a way that it should be a blend of effective promotional activities with technical terms, technological terms. प्रमोशनल एक्टिविटीज के साथ साथ जो भी टेक्नोलॉजिकल टर्म्स है वो काफी इफेक्टिव लैंग्वेज में वी शुड बी टेलिंग इट टू पीपल, टू द टारगेट ऑडियंस. So इसके benefits क्या हो सकते हैं? So first of the benefits can be, if we have something useful that is created and developed, then it is important to let the world know about its existence. Yeah, so that's for that, driving a virtual journey of that creation to its target customer on the digital media channel can offer great recognition to that project. Okay, so that's what, like unless and until एक प्रोजेक्ट रखा हुआ है, बट जब तक हम उसके बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं, जब तक हम उसके बारे में प्रमोट नहीं करते हैं, तब तक लोगों को नहीं समझेगा. सो लाइक वर्ड ऑफ माउथ एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स इज नॉट सफिशिएंट फॉर such promotion. So digital media or social media, all these platforms are very much good platforms wherein we can make the world, right? Not only one particular location, not only one particular city, but into the world through, like when we make anything available online, so you don't know कि वो particular product और product या project जो भी है वो कौन सा बंदा वर्ल्ड के कौन से कॉर्नर में बैठ के देख रहा है, right? We don't know who is searching what. So related to this, I'll just give you a small example, like which is a real story has happened with me. Just a year back or something, there was a college student who he was into a first year of his engineering, and he was a very good photographer. And I keep on sharing this story in most of my lectures, because I really am very much connected to it, and people, like listeners, are also get connected to this particular story. So that engineering student of Nagpur, who is really a very nice photographer, we used to click pictures, and then he just get to understand that pictures ke liye Instagram is a good platform, so I should keep on posting my pictures on Instagram. So he just started posting his pictures on Instagram, but it was not happening so effectively. And in one of the lectures, he when I was like giving a lecture in one of the in his college, so after the lecture he came to me. And then he asked me, "Ma'am, I have been doing this and this, and I really want to make my career into photography. Engineering is a just for the degree sake, but I want to do good into this, so that after my college I should be known as a good photographer. So how should I present myself on social media?" So, and he told me that only Instagram is what he has been handling so far. So I checked his Instagram profile, and then I told him some tips कि आप ऐसा करो वैसा करो, what all hashtags you need to do, or what all things are required for a product to be promoted on Instagram. I gave him all the tips and strategy, and he started working accordingly. At some points my team also helped him. So then when he could establish himself very nicely on Instagram as a photographer, and he was doing very, very nice. And one day he had given me a call, and he told me that he has been selected in the team for for Singapore tourism industry, for Singapore government. He had received a call from Singapore government tourism department to become the part of their wildlife photography team. So I really congratulated him and asked him, how you got the opportunity. So he said, "Ma'am, they have seen my pictures on Instagram, and that's how they contacted me." Yeah, so this is the power, this is the real great exposure we get. So that first year engineering student didn't know anything other than photography. He just started keeping his pictures on his Instagram account, and then maybe because of me and my team's expertise, I could give him a proper guidance, and he started establishing there, and he didn't know who is searching for him. So that Singapore tourism industry, government of Singapore tourism industry was searching for such vivid photographers throughout the world, and then they got to get connected to him. Yeah, so that's where even I started realizing the importance of these academic projects that which should be put online, and then marketing them in a proper manner, so that whoever is in need of that kind of product should reach to that project, and should be beneficial out of that, so that students should also get encouragement out of it, and then college should also get the great level of recognition out of it. Okay, and even if I should tell more about that particular guy. So after that Singapore project, he had received a call from, like, after that incident of Singapore, 1 year or later, he had received a call from one Kashmir wala, I mean, some, I don't know, some big shot of Kashmir to do the wedding photography, right? So here in the span of just 2 years, that engineering student could get connected to such great opportunities, right? So we don't know where people are looking for what. So, and how our product or how our project can be of help to them, and how we get or how our students will get great recognition, and of course parallelly at the college. Okay. uh, yeah, and when you put your project and all that on online, whenever you put any of the products online, so you get to get reviews on those projects or on those platforms, through the digital platforms, through the digital channels, and because of that, the you get loyal customer following. So people start talking about your project. So that's where we are able to that particular project able to establish a nice level of trust to help other people to understand the utilization of that project, right? So that's how it happens with projects when sorry, when any of the product or services when we put them online. Okay, now we are actually will be getting into the strategy, what all things we should include into the digital marketing strategy for engineering students academic projects. So what all things we can tell them to do. So here are roughly 7 points I have mentioned over here, which we can guide them to do. So first is they should be understanding the buyer persona. Buyer persona as in for whom they have created that product, which particular mass that particular product would be helpful or beneficial for. किन लोगों के लिए उन्होंने वो प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है, किस इंडस्ट्री के लिए वो प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है, that they have to they are very much clear about, but they have to create that buyer persona कि उनका buyer कैसा होगा, कौन सी इंडस्ट्री से बिलोंग करता होगा, विच या फिर अगर कुछ एज स्पेसिफिक है तो क्या एज होगी, क्या या इस तरह के जो डिटेल्स है बायर के, छोटे से छोटे या बड़े से बड़े डिटेल्स दे हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. सो आई विल जस्ट रीड दिस पैराग्राफ. Buyer personas are your target audience's complete customer profile. Different types of engineers have different customers. For example, civil engineering students project will have a different target audience than a geotechnical engineering students project. Okay, so that's how it is. So you have to accordingly you have to understand who can be the buyer for your project. Then we have to work with our buyers to determine what they want, so we could conduct surveys or schedule interviews. So once we are decided about our customers, so it is very much easy for us to then move ahead. So we know कि अगर हमें surveys conduct करने हैं, so with whom we have to conduct the survey related to my project. So यहाँ पे ये भी होता है कि if we are sorry, if we have started conducting surveys and all that, so it really helps us understand the requirement into the market. So accordingly, we can mold the project, or implement a few better things into the project according to the requirement, so that it should project should get developed such a way that it is of great benefit for someone, right? So accordingly we can do the things. Then we can schedule interviews with the target audience. If the students can find out few of the target audiences, so they can schedule interviews with them. Maybe they can make it in video format or something, so that they can share those videos when to promote their project online, right? So through YouTube or any other social media, they should be doing it. Then we can ask second, we can ask students to write blogs related to their projects and post them on social media platforms. So I'm sure students, while developing the projects, they do white papers. They write white papers. So along with writing the white papers or the technological aspects of their projects, they can come up with very casual write-up about their project, like how their project is beneficial. I mean, in a technical language as well as in a layman language, they can come up with blogs related to their project, and then those blogs can be posted on different social media platforms. They can wherever they can post on their own platform, social media profiles, as well as they can post those blogs related to their project on colleges social media pages. Even if it would be good if colleges are providing them platform on their website to post blogs on their projects, right? So that's how what I can say, the complete curriculum strategy of the college would also be presented through the website, that how their students are intellectually coming up with innovative projects, and how they are very well knowledgeable about their projects. Because yes, sometimes projects are purchased, and sometimes all the shortcut things are happening, but when such informative pieces have been presented, so that's where we are able to build up the trust related to our project, and students what I can say is students dedication to work, and then colleges flexibility, or to colleges vision to provide opportunity to the students. Then third point is like promoting projects through email marketing. So yeah, maybe if there is a data available into the college, or if students could gather related data for their project, like if there is a specific industry, if their project is related to specific industry, so they can come up with a list of emails wherein they can do successful email marketing. So a successful engineering project should always have an email marketing plan, a series of thoughtful, relevant, and engaging newsletters about the project provides target audience the important content and free resources. So if they have marketed their information about their project very well through emails, so in that case they are actually able to reach to the target audience on the email boxes of their target audiences. So there, wherein they can really get the recognition for their project, they can get some views about their project through this particular marketing campaign. Using targeted content to gain authority in your engineering specialty. Offer unique content that advises and engages readers. So along with putting the information related to the project, yeah, our students can really get into the technical aspects of it. Our students can really offer some kind of advices really, based on their projects and all. right? So this is how through email marketing they can reach out to their target audience, and then they can promote their projects and present the benefits of their project, and how and the utilization of their project, all such things they can do. Then developing catchy and intellectual content that hooks readers would make them see the students as experts than just as a pushy sales writer trying to generate more business. So if the writer is catchy and intellectual, then only they'll be able to make that impression on the reader. Yeah, right. Otherwise, if there is just a promotional type of a content they are writing, that my product is this, that, and purchase it for such and such price. If such is the content they are writing, so it would be surely the sales type of a content. But to create a real and great impact on the target audiences, they have to come up with really very catchy and intellectual content that'll be helping customers to actually know the project, actually know the purpose of the project, and motto behind that particular project. Yeah, then moving on to the next point, asking them to engineer their social channels, social media channels. So we should be we should be asking them to put content related to their project. So it can be a content like PPT, about blogs we have already discussed. It can be articles. Even they can submit white papers of their projects onto the social media channels, or the or any particular educational or technological channels. They can put their projects and their the content of their project, right? So posting content related to their projects on social media and other technical platforms. Engineering is a visual profession. You need to be able to see an end product before it hits the shelves or is unveiled at a grand opening. So posting videos and images will help end users to know the project in detail. Yeah, so if we are just talking about the project, then okay, it is giving a very healthy information about the project. But if we are able to actually demonstrate our project through a visual representation like videos or images, or for that matter PPT as well, like by clicking the pictures of that project and then explaining the project and all those things, where in a very layman language as well, if that project is not so technical, and layman is the target audience for that. So coming up with different videos related to that project is what can be beneficial for them. And then they can really post those videos, like by making a YouTube channel, and by promoting those videos on all the platforms, like so LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, or all such social media platforms. If they are posting those videos, then they are really getting great level of exposure for their projects. Very, very great level of exposure, because those are the media wherein there are thousands and lakhs of people are connected, and we really never know like which person is looking for which kind of a beneficial product. Yeah, so that's how this all these type of content related to project we can ask our students to do, and then they can market it. And this is how they will be able to help them develop that sense of market, to understand the market. Because like later on into their curriculum, later on into their professional lives, there are so many things they get to interact. There are so many things they have to learn, they have to understand. So during this project, if this particular marketing aspect also they are able to understand and can try their hands on, so it would be really helpful for the students to perform well into their professional lives. So because what I have been experiencing so far is they are having academical knowledge and all that, but when it comes to implementing that knowledge, when it comes to putting their ideas into implementation, they really have to think so much. They really are not very well confident about it. Yeah, so when already they are like trained about trying their hands on to this particular marketing thing, So it will be helpful. It would be add on into their achievements or their personalities as well, is what I feel. And they should be doing engaging the customers will help them discuss, submit comments and share videos. So what all social media platforms they are utilizing and what all type of contents they are putting related to their project on the platforms. So depending on that, they'll be able to understand how people are what is the approach of people towards their project, how people are pursuing it, how people are accepting that project, or what all views they are providing, what all comments they are providing, is what they'll be able to understand through that. Yeah. Then introducing the content, that is videos, PPTs, etc. in your blog, then pushing industry insights and specialists engineering knowledge to other industry peers will increase projects authority on social media channels. So if those projects have been put into through certain technological industries or institutions as well, so like reaching out to such institutions and then asking them to utilize like asking them to write some kind of blog or something related to the project, or recommending the project online, so that will be uh, increasing the authority of that particular project in on the social media channels. And hence it will help brands brand the college and create its different level of reputation as well, along with the students, along with offering exposure to students. Then next is demonstrating projects on college's website. So yeah, this can be one of the ways which we can one of the ways and one of the opportunities which we can offer to our students. Like like I have seen websites of colleges, so they are having wonderful representation of college building, and all the other people like students are working on projects and this and that. But if this particular thing would be presented very in a very profound and detailed manner, so it will give different level of recognition to our college's approach towards students growth or something, right? When if what all number of students are there, and whichever number of projects have been created by them, so if we are giving them a website as a platform to present their projects, to establish their projects, so that is where they will also be able to feel confident, or they will also be able to had that trust on themselves and the college, that they have been provided with such a great platform, right? So we can on our website we can have our projects tab, and under that section we can list all the projects created by the students, and then writing content and giving details about those projects to all of them, and helping them understand, helping reader understand how the project has come up, what was the idea, and what was the brainstorming, just the simple story behind that particular project we can give, and then we can help student, we can ask students to come up with their own videos, like how the story of their making, like videos of making of the project, what all things they have implemented, how they have, what all things they have learned through the project, what all challenges they had to deal, what was the team size, and how they worked in team, and all what all insights about that particular project are there. So they can present that those insights, they can share that story of their project making through the that website or the blog or the video, whatever media they want to promote, or they want to present their project. So we can really give them that platform, and then we can understand their level of creativity. We can give them the hand to come up with the different ideas to promote their projects. Yeah, so even they can put white papers on different. There are so many technical platforms available online which offer you to put to submit your white papers. So and there are people who keep on coming on those such platforms to see if there are any new projects are there or not, and they really purchase those projects for very high bidding. Yeah, so all these platforms are very much helpful for students to promote their projects and then understand the level of digital power. What is the level of digital power through which they can really utilize their projects, which are after 6 months or 7 months, or even like by the time they get out of the college and step into the world of profession, they don't know what has happened with their project, right? So instead of that, if they are putting all these efforts and promoting their projects, so when they'll be going for certain kind of interview to any of the companies, so then at that time they'll be able to show their project. Actually, they'll be able to show their project to the interviewer that this is my project, and I have created such a extensive promotion for that particular project, and this is how my project looks, and this is how I have got all the responses from different people to that particular project, and I have got the recognition for this particular project, and all the things they can actually show to the interviewer. Yeah, and that's where that interviewer will also be getting the different level of confidence on that student, ki what all things this particular student can do. Otherwise, while interviewing, candidates only explain their projects, and an interviewer need to just imagine it, how exactly that project must be, but they can't really understand the project in details. Yeah, so yes, this is how it has been so far. So these are all the points that I really wanted to discuss with you related to the promotion, and why I kept the PPT very small is because I wanted to interact with all of you related to the topic. So like there must be so many questions coming into your mind related to this, so I want to understand the queries which maybe all of you are having related to any of the things which we have discussed just now, so that I'll be able to explain more about the things that are there in my mind. Yeah, so Abhijit, can we have question and answer round? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the participants are requested, if they have any queries, they can ask the questions to the madam.
Yeah, so actually, during the session, I keep on asking questions to people, but here I don't know what is your absorption related to the topic. That's why I kept on explaining it in one go, and now I really want to understand how you founded the idea, and then what all topics, what all questions you are having related to it. Yeah, please.
It is also feasible. You can put your question on the chat box also, and there is no linguistic barrier. You can ask the question in any language. There is no issue on that. So
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
requested for all the participants, those who are in the meeting, if they have any queries regarding this particular topic, or you don't understand some parameters or some terms or terminology, you can ask the questions to Anagha madam.
Okay, thank you so much, Jaiprakash, for
Jaiprakash sir
your.
has given that there is no doubt. Yes, is anyone? You can feel free to ask questions.
Okay. Thank you, Virendra sir, for your feedback. Um,
Amit Thackeray sir
Thank you,
is
Amit sir.
saying that the nice presentation, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Amit sir.
Anagha madam, I think the people doesn't have any questions or any queries.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, will you please proceed further?
Yeah, surely. Yeah, so great. I mean, I was expecting some questions, of course, about this particular topic because it is about like how we should train our students to get into it. So I'll come up onto the next part of it, like because we have got to discuss so many things related to why it is important, or
Anagha madam, I want to ask one question on the behalf of this all the participants and from myself. That
please do.
what are the key points that will be observed whenever we are going to do the particular digital marketing? If I want to do some product campaign, for that product campaign, what are the key skills that will be normally observed in the digital marketing? That will be the highlighted points. Can you just elaborate that particular part?
Yeah, surely. Thank you so much for this question. So when it and you are particularly asked about paid campaign, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So paid campaigns are the campaigns that are those are like offered by all the relatedly all the social media platforms. Generally, Facebook you can do, on LinkedIn you can do that, on Google you can do that, right? And the way you have said about parameters, so it's just that you have to be clear about your target audience. So what target audience you are having, their what is their age, what is their gender, and then like which location you want to target that particular project or product. So you have to be clear about it, like it can be Nagpur or 25-40 kilometers of Nagpur, or maybe central India or Maharashtra, whichever location it is. You have to be specific, you have to be aware about where you want to promote that particular product. And then the way I said, target audience and the budget, you have to fix up a particular budget. आपको exactly क्या करना है, आपको वो product बेचना है या सिर्फ brand करना है, या लोगों तक पहुंचा के पहले आपको brand करना है, उसके बाद आपको leads उस पे चाहिए, लोगों के inquiries चाहिए, क्या exactly आपका माइंडसेट है, ये दैट यू हैव टू डिसाइड. मतलब एग्जैक्टली आपको उस प्रोडक्ट का क्या करना है, पहले मार्केट करना है और फिर लीड्स आपको जनरेट करनी है, या सिर्फ मार्केट करना है, या डायरेक्टली लीड्स आपको जनरेट करनी है. So all those things you have to decide upon, you have to fix up upon, and then you can start doing the मार्केटिंग. तो पेड मार्केटिंग, सो इन तीनों चारों जो जहाँ जहाँ पे पेड मार्केटिंग अवेलेबल है, फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, लिंक्डइन, गूगल, इसके अलावा भी काफी सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे पेड एडवर्टीजमेंट्स आर अवेलेबल. बट स्पेसिफिकली बोला जाए तो ये 2-3 प्लेटफॉर्म्स है जहाँ पे पेड मार्केटिंग इज वर्किंग रियली वेरी वेरी वंडरफुली, सो very effectively. So you can go on those platforms. तो वहाँ पे आपको, if you are thinking about promoting your products through Google, so on Google specifically you have to work upon the keywords. आपका जो भी प्रोजेक्ट है या फिर आपका जो भी प्रोडक्ट है, उसके रिलेटेड कीवर्ड्स क्या हो सकते हैं, लोग क्या ढूंढ सकते हैं गूगल पे, अगर आपको वो आपका कोई आपके रिलेटेड प्रोडक्ट ढूंढ रहे हैं तो. सो इन दैट केस यू शुड बी क्लियर अबाउट द कीवर्ड्स. सो बिकॉज गूगल पे ऐसा है कि कीवर्ड्स पे बिडिंग की जाती है, हर एक कीवर्ड की अपनी अपनी एक कीमत होती है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन दोज दैट प्राइसिंग यू कैन हैव दैट, you can fix up your budget and you can decide upon के कौन से keywords आते हैं वहाँ पे, आप कौन से keywords को target कर सकते हो. This is about Google. Then about Facebook, आपको जैसे मैंने सिर्फ targeting के बारे में बताया, उतना targeting आपका clear होना चाहिए, आपको कहाँ पे target करना है, आपको किसके लिए target करना है, like that. And then for LinkedIn as well, the things are kind of similar like Facebook. And yes, you can do paid marketing on YouTube as well.
Anagha madam, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, there is some network issue. That's why I have left the meeting. Sorry for that.
No problem at all.
Okay, ma'am, you can continue. No issue, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, so on YouTube also you can do paid promotion. So we all of us are very much aware कि हमें YouTube में advertisements कहाँ दिखते हैं, क्योंकि अभी आजकल हमने बहुत ज़्यादा YouTube देख लिया होगा तो यूट्यूब में नीचे एक वीडियो जब दिखता है तब ये नीचे एक स्ट्राइप दिखती है, दैट इज वन ऑफ द एडवर्टीजमेंट्स वी सी। या तो फिर हमेशा वीडियो स्टार्ट होता है उसके पहले एक छोटा सा एडवर्टीजमेंट होता है जहाँ पे हमें स्किप ऐड का ऑप्शन होता है, या फिर बीच बीच में भी काफ़ी सारे एडवर्टीजमेंट्स हमें दिखते हैं। और उसके अलावा when we are seeing the YouTube का होम पेज ऑन आवर डेस्कटॉप, तो राइट हैंड साइड पे भी काफ़ी सारे हमें एड्स दिखते हैं। So on YouTube, there are 2-3 types of advertisements there, which are there. So we can do those types of advertisements as well on YouTube. So and those are kind of similar to Google advertisements. It's like that. So because YouTube is a Google product, so आपको similar type of advertisements मिलते हैं वहाँ पे, like a similar strategy you have to apply, you can apply. एंड देन फेसबुक, अगर आप फेसबुक पे एडवर्टीजमेंट्स रन करते हैं तो ऑटोमेटिकली यू कैन हैव योर एड रन ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, बिकॉज अगेन इंस्टाग्राम इज अ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ फेसबुक। तो जब आप फेसबुक पे एडवर्टीजमेंट रन करते हैं वहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन होता है whether you want to run this advertisement on Instagram as well. So if you have that option, if you want to do the advertisement on Instagram, तो आपको एक ही ad run करके आपकी वो ad दोनों जगहों पे दिखेगी, Facebook पे भी दिखेगी और Instagram पे भी दिखेगी, like that. So this is how the paid marketing thing can be done. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Sunil sir, I think. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I forgot your name.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I hope I could answer your question, like what all query you are
Yeah, exactly.
having.
Exactly. I have missed some part actually due to this technical reason. Actually, the network problem was there, but it will be okay. No issues are there. No issues are there.
Okay.
Thank you so much once again, madam.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here I would really want to say things about that. When students are confident enough, like they, anyways during their academics, they come up with different articles, and they keep on like publishing their articles on college magazines during the college festivals and all that. So those are very momentary things, but when they are able to put their blogs or put their knowledge related to some kind of innovative idea, so it can really give them a very different level of a hand, a very different level of exposure, because this is the world of digital, and then going further they have to work on digital world only, no matter which industry they are working for. But each for any kind of industry, some or the other way they'll have to deal with digital transformation has already happened. So there is no place, there's no corner in the world, there's no industry in the world which doesn't involve digital media or digital platforms into their process of working. So wherever they are going, whichever industry they are working into, so for all the industries, for all the things, they have to deal with the digital world. So if they are able to work on these platforms already when they are into the market, already when they are into their academics, so it will be helpful for them to deal with that digital requirement during their professional lives, or during their professional careers. Yeah, so it is really very much it will be really very much helpful for them, because that's what I have been kept on understanding about students, like people who have already started working on their own, and they have their own blogs. Few candidates have their own YouTube channels and all that. So those people are really very much confident. They're confident enough to deal with the market. They're very confident enough to and that they know what they have to do and how to do, right? So all those things are really important for a student's development, because when they drop into any kind of company, so that is where they are kind of aware of the basics, about the basics, even though they have done any kind of internship and also during that internship as well, they are kind of aware about the things they had to have to do during, if they have already tried their hands on the digital, sorry, yes, their hands on these digital platforms or digital, how to deal with it, and what all content, what all type of things they have to do, because this is a very huge world. And understanding that world really takes time, and really takes a lot of knowledge and understanding about it. Yeah. So yes, this is all what I want to share with all of you. And as there are no questions and no queries, if any one of you has any suggestions related to what all topic we have covered, so I would really appreciate that as well.
Yes, all the participants are requested to, if they have any queries, they can ask, or you can put your questions into the chat box also. That is also feasible. Yes, anyone? Anagha madam,
Yeah.
I
So
think the
yeah,
participant does not have any questions.
yeah. Okay. So should we end up the session here? Okay. Is it okay to, if we end up the session here then?
Uh, okay, you have completed your all the PPT presentations, ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Uh, okay. If all the participant doesn't have any questions or queries to ask to the Anagha madam, so here we are concluding our session. Anagha madam, thank you so much by
Thank
elaborating
you.
this concept and various parameters that will be related to the digital marketing due to this COVID pandemic 19. Uh, as you have given some of the examples related to your students, that will be also clear the picture that how the digital marketings are actually working in this particular age and scenario. On the behalf of Ballarpur Institute of Technology and all my organizing committee members, I I'm thank you so much for your valuable time as you have given some valuable words on this particular digital marketing concepts. Thank you so much, ma'am, once again.
Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity and all this participation. Thank you. It was nice talking, like discussing with all of you.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much, ma'am, once again. Uh,
Yeah.
all the participants, here we are concluding this our today's session. Tomorrow at the same time, we will be meeting at 12:30 am with some new guest speaker. As tomorrow is the last day of our faculty development program, there are some announcements related to the particular valedictory functions, your examination, your pre-examination of this faculty development program, and some feedback related queries that can be discussed in the tomorrow's particular faculty development session. So right now I am announcing that we are here. We are concluding our this particular afternoon session. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you. I'm leaving the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anagha ma'am, once again.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.